take a look up here. What do you see there? Yeah, Brembo master cylinder. That tells you got some feel with that bad boy. Hi guys, Nothing to Prove here. Today's a beautiful day because any day one can be out on a Yamaha. Especially this one is a beautiful day. Yeah, we're on the XSR900. New last year in 22. Basically, everything that is new was new last year, but it's also from the MT09, the 2021 model year. So every single thing the 2021 MT09 got, now this got last year. Except, what's the difference between the MT09 and this? This is much better looking. If you're looking for that 80s, especially this gorgeous blue, loving this blue paint scheme from the 80s with this speckled flaking, oh, gorgeous. Loving this bike, loving the MT09, okay, XSR. This bike, when you ride it, it feels like an MT09, everything, the engine, the transmission, the brakes, the handling, everything feels like an MT09. The only time you don't know it's an MT09 is when you look down and go, oh, look at this beautiful coloring and beautiful tank. The tanks are a little different. And this is metal too. Yeah, I'm loving that. Oh, it's gorgeous. Now, how does this thing compare to the competition? Well, I have these ordered by Power. So this is your Roadster Retro Classic, and if you take a look at the power of this, it's right there in the middle. Really not bad, but also look at it is the lightest. The closest thing to it is the Kawasaki, and also the Speed Twin. But look how Yamaha does that with the tank size, with the wet weight. Yeah, it's one of the lowest except for the Indian FTR. But then the Kawasaki is up to 17 liters or 4.5 gallons. So that's a little more, but Triumph, yeah, they do the same thing. 14.5 liters is basically the same. So those are the power numbers. How does this thing feel on the street? Let's try this little quick shifter here. Oh yeah, perfect. No complaints. It's the same quick shifter that's on the MT09. I got the update 2 years ago in 21, so no complaints whatsoever with this quick shifter. And this torque is lower in the RPM. I'm feeling that. I'm liking this motor. This new, bigger motor for the Euro 5 that came out at 21 on the MT09. This is just awesome. Oh yeah, you can just plow into this corner and roll on. Oh, beautiful, gorgeous. Okay, let's be down in the third and try it again. Oh yeah, gorgeous. Oh, gorgeous, yeah. Oh, loving this powertrain and how this roll-on is. And this, it's a crescendo of torque, really. But then you can ride sedately if you want to. Here is where some OEMs like Ducati, KTM have a problem with riding like a civilized person, where we have rules, we have speed limits, we have stop signs and yield signs, we have traffic lights. Those manufacturers don't understand that, but Yamaha does with this bike. So yeah, we got to obey speed limits now. 70. Here we are. Yeah, so let's go sedately in 6th gear at 70 kilometers per hour. Oh, you could do this all day long. The on-off is sort of, I'm in what drive mode 1 there. Okay, so yeah, okay. Perfect. Look at these gorgeous KYBs. They are now fully adjustable. They added last year the compression also. Look at this gold. Oh yeah, loving that gold. 130 mils of travel on a 298 disc with Nissan monoblock 4-piston calipers radially mounted there. Gorgeous. Loving that feel. And take a look up here. What do you see there? Yeah, Brembo master cylinder. That tells you got some feel with that bad boy. 137 mils of travel, standard there. A 245 on a single piston Nissan there. Now this swing arm you see here is 55 millimeters longer, along with this new Delta box frame too that was new in 21 on the MT-09. How does this all new chassis feel on the street? Well, let's see how these KYBs will do down normal, improvised, everyday roads that we hit out in the country. Yeah, there you hear me laughing. I'm like, oh yeah, this is right, right here. Oh yeah, in a corner. Yeah, this is nice. Hello. Let's get into the right gear now. Okay. And let's try this corner. There we go. Oh, nice. They're nailing it. Here, let's try this corner. Just to hang over a little bit. Oh, not a problem. Oh, these KYBs are sticking. Wow, these are the S22s on here. That's why. Oh, awesome chassis in that front brake. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, great front brake. Loving the feel. Yeah, you got a Brembo master cylinder here. Nice. In the rear brake, here, let's try it right here. Locked it up. Yeah, and I was trying to, so it did it right when I figured it would. 2 thumbs up with those brakes, 2 thumbs up with these KYBs, and making this swing arm 55 millimeters longer. It has stabilized the bike. It seems. I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm dazed and confused. You guys can see it. I'm like, this is a nice machine. It's well composed and stable at speed and with bumps too. So boom, awesome chassis, Yamaha. Boom, boom. Look at this gorgeous paint glistening in the sun, and yeah, look at it. Looks so monopostal, but wait, yeah, you can get a passenger on there now. Loving this, how this whole arm folds out instead of the arm coming out and always being there and then just a foot peg. That is what I like, because it really looks monopostal here. And yes, they've integrated, the rear tail light into the right underneath the seat, and then the turn signals out back. 810 mils off the ground. Yeah, this is pretty low, guys. You're not gonna have any problems sitting on this with my height. Yeah, you shorter guys will love this bike too, with this seat height standard that much. But this is kind of small. But it's really cushy though, so I don't know how long your passenger would last on that. Tank filled up, only 14 liters. Yeah, the only one smaller than this is the FTR in this group. So filled up, that's how they get to the 193 kilos of wet weight, by having a small tank. But in this category, I get it, Yamaha, you're probably thinking, yeah, who cares? It's a retro-styled cruiser classic looking bike. Range is not always an issue, but how does this thing feel, say, in a tiny little village? In a tiny little village, this on-off throttle response is spot on. Okay, just a little on-off jerkiness there, but there's nothing to write home about, to be quite honest with you. And yeah, this riding position is almost straight up, almost. I would say about 2 degrees forward, because they lowered the steering head 50 mils, but then they also raised up the handlebar a little bit to compensate. But basically, the bottom line is to put more of the rider's weight over the handlebar, so that you have a little more control. Here is why I went down this road in this little village, to try these fully adjustable KYBs. Oh yeah, hit that pothole, great. This thing is doing very, very well in this. I am shocked at how normally you can really hear this in my voice, this, but you don't. These KYBs are soaking this up. Maybe it's the longer swing arm too. That is 55 mils longer. I am liking these changes. This MT-09 2021 version. Yeah, I'm liking this. This is great and awesome. I cannot complain about this in a little village. And Here, this 193 kilos is the lightest in this group. So if this is what you guys are looking for, is a retro styled bike in a little village area. Oh yeah, this is great. If you got to commute and run around in town, cross town, and you still want this, what are you doing? Retro styled bike. Don't know what he was trying to do. But yeah, I digress. In a village, 2 thumbs way up, oh yeah. Left handlebar controls, yeah, you got cruise control, then your modes, you can change your ride modes, and then up and down here. And then you'll see them here on this tiny little, like the drive modes, your traction controls, you can change all that. But a tiny little 3.5-inch TFT, wow. At least give me a 4.5, that's, or 4.3, that's what Kawasaki's is. This is difficult to read from way back, from where I sit back here. If I sit back here, although I am loving the positioning and the look and how the mirrors function. Awesome mirrors. Getting 2 thumbs up. TFT needs to be bigger for my bad eyes. I'm 56 years old, so yeah, I'm complaining. I shouldn't, huh? Overall, I'm liking this bike. Would I buy this versus the MT-09? Oh yeah, in a heartbeat. It is the MT-09, it just looks better. That's all. It's very simple. Now some of you guys might like the MT-09, then get the MT-09. It's very simple. All right guys, I hope you've enjoyed this review. As always guys, and most important on the list, ride safe. That's most important. Leave comments below and I'll try to respond to them logically. And number 2 guys, ride like there's nothing to prove. Take care. Cheers.